are y'all doing? So, I have been working in my bullet journal, and I will be showing you that. Not right now. If you've been here any length of time, you know I have animals. That's Almond. She's the puppy that we got last year in February. Surprise! Born under our porch. And that's Red. I don't know if you can see him, but you could probably hear him. He's itching himself. Come here, Red. He had to go to the vet yesterday because he has a paw infection. Come here. Mr. Red has a paw infection. Don't you? Yeah. Thank you. And he got an allergy shot. He got some sort of arthritis shot. He has arthritis, he has pain medication and Almond, something to wipe his paw pads and antibiotic. So, don't you? So he was crying under the covers. He either sleeps with Mark and I or Kate. He sleeps more with Mark and I. So he was like crying under the covers one morning, couldn't get comfortable. I gave him a pain pill, and then just throughout the day, like he like was itching himself, and finally I gave him a bath because I was like, I can't get him to stop itching himself. And like there was, I don't know if it was even a flea in the bath. It was like a dark thing in the bath. It could have been a flea. I don't know. I didn't inspect it. But gave him a bath. And then I looked down at his paw and I was like, ooh, that don't look too good. So then I saw there was a little bit of blood on one of the dog beds. And I was like, oh my gosh. So sent a picture to Kate. She took him to the vet the next day, and he's getting better. Last night he did shiver even though it was warm. He doesn't have a fever. He did shiver even though it was warm. So it could just be like nervous energy dispelling. I don't know. This seems to be what it is because he wasn't cold. He's shivering even now. Could be a little bit of anxiety. But I put him on the couch with his blanket and he jumped down. So anyway, yeah, but you are here to listen to something that I wrote. And this is significant because I haven't really written, I've written letters, correspondence, I've written in my bullet journal, I've created like spreads and different pages and stuff, habit trackers, but I haven't written anything from the heart since probably after Mark's heart surgery. And then when Preston, I wrote a little bit of something about that. Like I've recorded like what happened and how I felt, but I haven't written since then. And something keeps telling me to pick up a pen and write, and I keep saying no. I keep not doing it. So this piece of writing is significant to me because I finally wrote something. And yep, I just kind of wanted to give you an introduction and give you the star of the show and keep him in mind whenever you are listening to the piece because it's about him. Isn't it, Red? Is you a good boy? Is you a good boy? I love you. Let me go put you back on the couch. Yeah. Okay, so you're just going to have to, use your imagination a bit and try to go to that place that in you that is childlike, believes in magic and fairy tales and, that type of thing. This is called How to Bathe a Small Old Dog. The first thing you must do, and this is the most important thing, is to ensure that the dog remains warm throughout the entire process. I cannot emphasize this enough, because the small old dog is going to take some time to recover from the whole ordeal. And the recovery time needs to be as short as possible, especially if the dog is thin. You must carry the small old dog gently into a small, warm, enclosed area. If it is the winter time, almonds. If it is the winter time, a heater must be set up beforehand, all the while saying gentle, reassuring words to the small old dog. You must cuddle the small old dog to your chest and place kisses upon his head, so that he will understand he is loved and precious and will be treated with the respect that he has earned. You must then put a stopper in the bath and begin to fill it up with warm water. If your small old dog isn't afraid of water, you may gently place him in the tub. If the sound of running water frightens him, you must wait. I forgot to mention that the door must be shut if you have other dogs or cats about the house. Dogs view taking a bath as a real injustice and something that must be endured. And to subject their bath time to stares of other dogs will further injure their reputation in the pack as well as their pride. The dog's pride must be maintained to ensure his health remains robust at this old age. He is a lone survivor of his generation, a small general who demands respect. Once enough warm water has been drawn out of the tap, you must place the small old dog gently into the warm water and immediately begin either gently pouring the water over the back with a small cup or a washcloth. A washcloth must eventually be used on the small old dog because he will, of course, be used to the comfort the texture of the cloth will bring him. Shampoo is important. Care must be taken to procure the correct soap for the temperament, breed, and medical condition of the small old dog. The dog will, most likely, if he still has his hearing, remember the sound of the shampoo exiting the bottle. He will have braced himself for the soft, slippery substance to be placed upon his back. This you must do with the utmost care and gentleness. Carefully begin massaging the soap into the coat of the small old dog, working downward and upward, avoiding the head altogether. When it's time to wash the legs and paws, you must place a hand under the dog's stomach to provide stability and support while the dog stands on 3 legs. The small old dog is most likely enjoying the warm bath at this point, although I doubt he'd ever admit it. After you have completely washed the small old dog, you have to rinse him off. Try to remember that on his part, he has been patiently enduring this whole ordeal, and now probably wants a quick end to it all, but knows there is still more to come. One final thing you must do is to gently rub the warm, moist washcloth over the small dog's face. Do this with the utmost care. The washcloth should have no soap on it. Take care not to get any extra water into the dog's ears. Now it's finally time in the bath to let the water out. Pull out the plug and place it where it stays while not in use. The small old dog's gray hair should be gleaming and squeaky clean at this point. It's time to move him from the tub and onto a towel. Put the small old dog on the towel and fold it up around him and begin to pat him dry. But don't spend too much time doing this. Take the towel from beneath him and place it over his back so he is free to shake. You must allow the small old dog to shake, for it is in the shaking that the dignity of the dog begins to return. His dogness must return before you even think about opening the door, for he will not accept the indignity of leaving the bathroom wet and dripping. If it is winter time and you have an electric blow dryer and the dog can handle it, it's best to dry the coat of the dog in this way. Placing the small old dog in your lap, direct the warm air on the dog on the lowest setting, avoiding the face. The small old dog will most likely close his eyes and allow himself to be comforted by your care. He probably won't fall asleep. His dignity is slowly returning to his stoic old soul, and you must take all the time you can afford to allow this to happen. It's a sweet time for you both. For you, because you are caring for another living being with the same respect and love that you want to be shown to you. For him, because he gets to remember that he is indeed loved and cared for in this, his final home, his final ship, his final post, his final command. If the small old dog went into the bathroom with a sweater on, it's best if he leaves the bathroom with his sweater on to show the other dogs of the house that nothing of any significance has transpired of which they should be concerned. And finally, to completely restore the full dignity and worth of the small old dog, you must provide him with his favorite treat. This is done in view of the other dogs and with great ceremony, so that all may know that the bath was indeed the small old dog's idea, and that you were simply following orders. After the full ordeal has transpired, the small old dog will want to have a nap with his favorite blanket. This, of course, you must allow. So this is the first draft. I haven't done any crossing out. I know I used the word ordeal 3 times, which is not ideal. So I just really wanted to share this with you. I think I'm going to be doing more things like this on my channel. Just more creative, just kind of from the soul works, you know? We are going to be talking about frugality. We are going to be talking about living quietly. We are going to be talking about God. That's what you can expect from 2024. I hope that this little piece of writing entertained you for a brief moment. And I hope that you enjoyed seeing Red and hearing about Red's medical life. So they don't have HIPAA on animals as far as I know. So anyway, if you're not subscribed, that's Red. Are you all right? He might start barking in a minute. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I would love to have you here. I am trying to reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers, so if you could please subscribe and make sure you're subscribed. If you think you're subscribed, please go and check. And if you like this video and videos like this, please give me a thumbs up. Or if you like Dalmatians, not Dalmatians, Dachshunds. Oh my gosh. I have to go see what this one wants. And leave any comments down below. I would love to chat with you there. So I will see you in the next video, friends. Bye.